That felt like a bite. Oh yeah, that's a big one, guys. That's a big boy. I was gonna say, that felt like a big bite. We are down here on the south side of San Antonio, and I'll tell you what, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen before. This is called the aqueduct, and I believe this thing is like 200 or 300 years old. Man-made. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. Sensational to just kind of look and feel the age of this thing. I mean, absolutely incredible for this thing to be built in the time frame it was and to still be standing. But other than it being sensational and a great place, whoa, to bust your ass, I'd like to know if it holds any fish. Now this is kind of interesting here. Some sort of like a dam. Holy Moses, look at this thing, and look at that water over there, guys. I think we just stumbled upon greatness. I feel like an old Spanish explorer who just came across this for the first time, and this was magically placed here, didn't have to be built. Man, there's a ton of bait fish in here. It's amazing what happens when you just walk around a little bit and try to find new areas. Sometimes you get lost, and sometimes you get found. You might find yourself, you might find some fish, you might find absolutely nothing. I would think there'd be a little sunfish or something laying in here. There's like a little, it's a bunch of rocks, and there's like a little sandy bottom and a bare area. That's the area I'm casting into now. There, I just got a bite right there. Oh my goodness, there's a big old bass. I think I just got him. I got him, guys. There's a big old bass laying in here. This is freaking insane. He came out and smacked it. That's at least a 2-pounder. That is so badass. He came out from under that rock. I was like, man, there's got to be. Don't you do it, boy. Don't you do me this way. Oh my God. I should have walked around. Unbelievable. That hurts my feelings. I had him hooked good. I tried to pin him up there, and all I had to do was walk along the side here. That's a bummer. I can't believe that big old dude's just sitting in here by himself. All kinds of fishable water through here. You just got to figure out where they're at, guys. They have a sign that says, please keep off. So that means somebody's been on it, man. Well, these old structures, these old ruins, these old facilities of any type, guys, stay off of them, man. That's history in a nutshell. Let it be. That felt like a bite. Oh yeah, that's a big one, guys. That's a big boy. I was gonna say, that felt like a big bite. Come on, dude, stay on, my brother. Please. Please stay on, my friend. Don't get up in those rocks either. Stay high. Get over here. Get your butt over here. Oh, he's in those rocks. I got waders on. I can get in there if I need to, but I don't want to slip. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Be cool to me. Come on. Come on, friend. I'm gonna let you go. There he goes. He just got off. Damn it. Should have horsed him. That was a 2-pounder at least. Ah, got me right at the bank. I had him tight to the right, tight to the right, tight to the right. When I moved it to the left, I should have just left it alone and kept him here, or pinned him up on his rock. Be careful coming down in these spots, guys. You never know what you're gonna come across. Right there was a 2x10, and I should have paid attention to it, because that thing would have had nails in it. We've been going back the other direction. So that one bass I had hooked, I doubt he's in here hanging out by himself, but that's all the action we got through here. Let's move down here and see what happens. Pretty dead area. Might be worth getting over there in that pocket, because that's where the current's completely gone. Let me just do this real quick. Let's get this one. I can throw a little further and see if I can get back into that pocket some. I didn't really work that pocket well. Just cannot believe the San Antonio River just chokes down to something this small through here and continues on. What's weird is this river's really small in most areas, and that actually ends up down there in the Gulf. It's like this thing continues to push on down. Was that a fish? It sure felt like a bite. That could have been rock. Let's run up one more time there, and then we'll be done in this area. There's one. Yeah, I knew there was a bite through there. Something just told me to keep attacking that area. Keep the pressure on this one because that last one shook it pretty easily. Oh, he's got a heck of a hook set on him. You're not getting off, are you, bud? Something told me to go back and attack you guys in there. I had a feeling you guys were sitting in there. You can see that hook. Look at that perfect setup for the dark sleeper. I mean, this dude munched it. He kept trying to jump. So he might be one of those dudes, if his brain's wired the way I think it is, when I get him back in the water, he's gonna try to jump. Bait's half of your size, bud. You gotta leave those kind of things alone out there. Thanks for biting us, dude. Very much appreciate it. And you have yourself a blessed day. There's no water going around me whatsoever through here, guys. This is, believe it or not, the mighty San Antonio River choked down right here to this little bit. That's crazy. Ooh, this looks pretty fishy, guys. That cool little bird sitting there. He thinks it looks fishy too. Yeah, we're gonna come down here and catch us some bass, guys. Sometimes you gotta be creative for your rod holders out here, guys. I'm gonna throw this little rooster tail a few times. It won't give me a whole lot of distance because it's so light. It's just 1/8 of a gram. But what it will do is it'll give me options to get bit by other species that I may not get bit by with the dark sleeper and other things like that. Like that. Right there. Exactly what I'm talking about. Nice fight here. Come on, baby. It's a nice bass. I don't think I was going to get him with the dark sleeper, and that's what I was talking about. This is a beautiful wad. I'm talking a big, beautiful wad. These guys don't get super big. This is a big fish for a wad. Look at this guy, guys. Holy smokes. God, that's a gorgeous fish. The good Lord blessed me today by walking down here. I wasn't going to walk down here. I was like, it's going to get too deep. Something just told me, Aqua, just keep going. Just keep going. And this dude absolutely wrecked that bait. He's sitting down there just getting fat and happy. Absolutely gorgeous Guadalupe bass, guys. God, that makes my day so bright and beautiful. Little 1/8 of a gram white rooster tail with the red hook, guys. Absolutely gorgeous dude. God, he's beautiful. Thank you so much, good Lord. Thank you so much, Mr. Guadalupe Bass, for wrecking that dude. I bet you he was sitting right there because that area is so deep. I was telling myself, let me let him off first. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that bite, buddy. You're a rock star. Coming over here and hanging out with me. Check him out. He is literally right under my feet right now. That is awesome. That was so cool. I don't want to step on you, bud. Did you move on already? But yeah, I was kicking myself in the ass because I was like, man, I walked up to this thing too soon. I couldn't believe how much, if you go over here, it drops way down inside there. So there's fish just laying right up along this little laydown and root system that's just laying here in the middle of the water, but it's super, super deep through there. And as I came up to it, I was like, man, I should have casted other options and stuff through there. I said I screwed myself up. and he happened to be just laying right at the very tip, or he was up underneath there and seen it and decided to come out and smoke that thing. That right there absolutely makes my day. The San Antonio River has them, and I'm telling you, if you haven't caught one, come out and try to catch one, because I'm telling you, I think they are much more aggressive than the spotted bass. They kind of remind me of the spotted bass, but they're just so much more unique because they're in such few water systems that it's just, if you've caught a Guadalupe bass, be proud of yourself, because I'm telling you right now, most people in this world have never caught one before. Just remember, in these river systems, man, they got so many snags and so many issues that you're going to run up against. When these fish get hooked, that's just part of the battle. You've got a heck of a battle on your hands to now get that thing in, because there's just so many things that they can run, hide behind, and break off. There's another good one. I had to stay way ahead of him. He was early. That's a largie. He was early. Yeah, that's a good little spot right here. Just a little 3/4 pound largemouth bass. Thank you, sir, for biting. Appreciate that.